Videos, what if you want? Me tell them to come out of my place. Do it. Video, me don't pray that your video. Don't hit that too.
Man, I live like Rasta. No beef, no passa. Air Force white dogs.
Just as Kabaka Pyramid was accused of hypocrisy after he made this comment about Valiant song, now members of the Rastafarian Millennium Council had a lot to say. Basically, them are burn out Valiant song. So, in this video, we're going to take a look at that, and of course, we're going to talk about the Buju Banton statement that L.A. Lewis made the other day. From the other day, L.A. Lewis, the man come out with this big rant about Buju Banton and Richard Curry. Man said them a big spread, so I'm going to play the video and then we'll talk about that as well.
Rastafari, now wait for nobody for tell me some green.
About 3 days ago, Kabaka Pyramid Grammy winner found himself at the center of social media firestorm after spirited discussion with a social media user about Valiant Rasta single, during which the Grammy winner implied that the movement is being appropriated for entertainer. The Grammy winner tweeted, "When me say a war inspire the next generation, this is not what we meant. Rasta a joke thing at Jamaica now apparently." He was responding to a statement made by Dr. Izzy Simanthal, who is a lecturer at the University of the West Indies, Mona, who suggests that there was no public outcry against Americans who sang about Rastafarians. Kabaka shot back saying that he expected more from Jamaicans, as he did not expect Americans to have integrity and understand what Rastafarianism is about. Of course, all of this controversy was triggered by the release of Valiant music video and song title Rasta, during which Valiant sing the hook, "Man I live like Rasta, no beef, no pasta." Honestly, him the kind of explain that one line and telling us, listen, this is the only concept me get from the title, the whole Rasta thing, because we all know some of the things them way I go through in the song that have nothing to do with Rasta culture, right? So the fact that he's saying that man I live like Rasta and we all know song right, once you have one line coming, normally line before or after synchronize with that line or them go together. 4 line now man tell a story. So man I say him live like Rasta, no beef, no pasta. No argument. In the depend that. In the depend where this a brother you depend. Somebody there man I say, yo bro, you're missing. Would I love to hear what you have to say about this whole thing. Honestly, Kabaka kinda, yo, the man have him own rights, and if him feel like he want to defend the Rasta culture, nothing is wrong with that. Because what Valiant is saying is in the song not have nothing to do with the culture if you really want to be practical. But at the same time, how am I deal with things, it looks shaky, man. I bet you 100% say him never link Valiant on him grammar or whatever. Him never reach out to the entertainer and say, bro, stay in your league. Like I said, you know, nothing is wrong with what the DJ say. So I am not bashing him. But how am I go at it, me not rate the style. For example, since the incident he put up about 2 to 3 posts on him Instagram, and if you read the caption I realize if you're Rasta, him look beef or pasta, him look trouble. True what business I go on in a real life. And if anybody not see that, come on man, no blind. Man put up him tour him a true word, him put up some streaming numbers and him still a true word. Get what me I say, read the caption him say, for water down the message just for streamings, I'm not having. True him a true word. Him put up another post, him talk about the magazine. Look underneath here again, no 4-year career thing around here, so for a Rasta man, let me just say this, I was not expecting this, but I realized there's a bigger agenda. Dr. Led explained this very well. Don't worry yourself, I'm soon show you the video. It's like them a try to push Valiant aside. I don't know if you don't realize, you know. Not Kabaka, you know. The Rasta community. They are asking that the Ministry of Culture, Gender and Sport must step in and stop using the slang term Rasta, as that is a product of global appropriation to describe the Rastafari community. According to Maxine Stewie, who is a member of the Rastafarian Millennium Council, she is saying that Jamaica should lead the fight and our artists, business and government should create policies that will arrest this marginalization of our movement. We have a national treasure. The music industry should protect Rastafarianism. We shouldn't separate dancehall and reggae. That right there to me is the problem. One, them now want to separate dancehall and reggae, but you have a problem if a dancehall artist says certain things, or anybody at all, because they are saying that the word Rasta is used like a slang in Jamaica. It's a door opener for negativity, a way to undermine the movement, and the government itself needs to ensure that the word Rasta is not used in its communiques to the public, she said. In other words, those who have some form of fame or responsibility should not use the word Rasta in no negativity at all, else you should be punished. That is what they are saying. Well, I mean, I really see how this makes sense, star. In a real life, Remember, not every dancehall artist are Rasta and every Jamaicans are Rasta, so why are you telling the people that they should withhold to certain rights? No. Even Concha not to step in and I say, nah, respectfully, I don't think being a Jamaican mean you have a responsibility to preserve Rasta integrity, especially if you don't believe in a Rasta faith. And it makes sense, but a Valiant I get the end of the stick still because of the one song.
Here is a perfect example of the negative conditioning of our people in Jamaica. There's an article in a Jamaica Gleaner where a disgruntled UWI student is demanding that Valiant not be a part of UWI's carnival. Alright, let's break this down. UWI, the University of the West Indies, is indulging in carnival. Carnival. We all know what carnival stands for. We all know the images of carnival. We all know the things that takes place at carnival. And it's okay for UWI to indulge in carnival. What is not okay though is for dancehall artist Valiant to be invited to be a part of UWI's carnival. And who does this bother? Students of UWI. So it's okay for you guys to partake in carnival, which glorifies sex and drugs and alcoholism. However, it is not okay for a dancehall act to partake in the same event. Help me understand why we have to condition our kids to grow and think in this way. We can accept carnival and what comes with carnival, but we cannot accept our culture, something that's a part of us. Help me make sense of that.
That is why I always say artists should just be humble and play their role. No one understand what you are doing. The same people them real figure today and tomorrow them pull it down.
The people must say when Buju did that jail people, him they get molest or him they get raped and the man them video it, so that's why Buju can't say nothing. You understand? And that's why Buju have to come out back people and can't lick out against the gear them again as one of the most baddest revolutionists. That's what the people them said.
There are some serious accusation I go and I say, you know, I just hope L.A. Lewis know what he's doing still. One thing I realize with him, he's one of those persons sometimes they, you know, they mention certain things and them not really make sense, but they can make sense from what they are saying. You know if that makes sense. Anyways, if you reach this far in the video, mad respect. Hit the like button and watch the rest of the video.
You understand? And now people, towards where go on people, I have to look at it and probably look at it, believe it. Because Buju, I'm an artist. When Buju was incarcerated, was kidnapped people. Myself and Kabaka and Kiba them people was the hungry people who protested Buju Banton innocent worldwide because we know that Buju Banton was framed. Because him sing the Boom Bye Bye song, and at the time Buju Banton was one of the baddest artists on the planet who stand up like a Bob Marley. But from Buju get kidnapped people was framed, because Buju never did sell a coke people. Buju was framed. Like I see them kidnap Footer Hype. And the emperor work it. That's Footer Hype come back a road people. But Footer Hype come back bad. So me don't lose off of Footer Hype. But Buju Banton come back people soft. So we know that Footer Hype never get the rape. We know that the man never joke Footer Hype in the body and videotape it. Because people, remember, me follow Footer Hype case straight. Now, Buju Banton come back from foreign, first thing. Buju Banton never come check the emperor. And me single-handedly go march against Rome. Me go march against Babylon, not even Babylon, because Babylon are we. Me go march against Vatican. Me go march against corruption. Me go march against the American embassy. I go march against everything. This is no joke, people. But okay, I research it. Ask Wilfred Williams, can you cover it? Me and Kiba people, I will take all the money and fund the marching for marching Buju Banton freedom. But Buju Banton come back from incarceration. And Buju Banton until today. I one time Buju see me yell me up and I big him up feet. And I love Buju people. So me not gonna be one for going to lick against Buju people. So if me go say something off of my own, me go say something off of my own. So I don't got no proof against it. But people think it's looking fishy on Buju Banton's side. So Buju You're one of our strongest warrior, Buju Banton. You come back from jail. You know, like the emperor.